हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू द टेक्नो विजार्ड। सो आज से हम लोग नेटवर्क का क्रैश कोर्स स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं। सो इफ़ यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर एनी ऑफ द कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम, ईदर इट बी DFCCIL, PGCIL, NPCIL, this crash course will boost your preparation to the next level. Also, let me introduce myself to you. I am Vinita Pandey and I have graduated from IP University, and I was the gold medalist. Also, I have qualified the GATE 2 times. So before moving ahead, follow us on Facebook, Telegram, Instagram and YouTube channel for the important updates and also for the job notification. So I have divided the entire syllabus into the different unit. So unit 1 में हम लोग cover करेंगे circuit elements, in which we'll discuss about the different elements like RLC के बारे में discuss करेंगे, different sources, active, passive, everything हम इसमें cover करेंगे. And unit 2 में हम network law like KCL, KVL, Ohm's law ये सारी चीज़ें discuss करेंगे, and theorems also like superposition, Thevenin, Norton. And unit 3 में हम transients cover करेंगे. unit 4 में sinusoidal steady state analysis. यूनिट 5 में टू पोर्ट नेटवर्क, यूनिट 6 में रेजोनेंस कवर करेंगे, यूनिट 7 में मैग्नेटिकली कपल्ड सर्किट्स देखेंगे, एंड यूनिट 8 में ग्राफ थ्योरी, एंड लास्ट यूनिट 9 में हम ड्यूअल नेटवर्क देखेंगे. ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द यूनिट 1 विच इज सर्किट एलिमेंट्स. सो electrical network components. So first component is resistor. So let us see what is resistance. Resistance is the property of a circuit element जो offer करता है opposition to the flow of current, and in doing so वो इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी को हीट एनर्जी में कन्वर्ट करता है. ओके, सो वी नो दैट अकॉर्डिंग टू द ओम्स लॉ, दिस इज that the according to the Ohm's law, we know that the potential difference across the end of a conductor is directly proportional to the amount of current flowing through it, keeping the physical conditions like temperature and the material constant. Okay, so now if the potential difference across the end of a conductor is proportional to the current, and if we remove the proportionality sign, we are getting V is equal to I into R. So this is Ohm's law. So V is the voltage, I is the current, and R is the resistance, which is given by is equal to rho L by A. It means resistance is directly proportional to the length of the conductor and inversely proportional to the cross sectional area. So this is cross sectional area. Okay, and this is the length of the conductor. This is length L. Okay, and rho is the resistivity, so ये material पे depend करता है. And if we talk about the unit, so resistivity is in ohm meter, and length is in meter, cross sectional area is in meter square, and resistance की unit is ohm. Okay, now next is power loss in resistor. Okay, so let us see what is power. So power is the rate at which a specific work is done. Okay, so as we know that because of resistance it will offer the opposition to the flow of current, and वो heat produce करेगा. So amount of heat produced is given by I square R into T. Okay, so this is the amount of the heat produced by the resistor. Now let us see the power formula. So we know that power is given by voltage into current, and V is equal to IR from the Ohm's law. So if we substitute V is equal to I into R, we are getting I square into R, which where I is the current that is flowing through that resistance जिसके across हमें power loss calculate करना है, and this is also equal to V square by R, where V is the voltage drop across that resistor जिसके across हमें power loss calculate करना है. Okay, next let us see the energy dissipated in the resistor. So resistor is the only element जो energy को dissipate करता है. It don't store the energy, whereas other elements like inductor and capacitor, they are designed to store the energy. Okay, so अगर ideal inductor है, ideal capacitor है, तो वो energy dissipation उनके अंदर zero होगा. Okay, so energy formula is given by, so let us see what is energy. Energy is defined as a capacity to do work, and it is given by the relation that is energy is equal to integration of power, that is P of T dt, over a time period from T1 to T2, and the unit of energy is joule, and also the unit of power is watt. Next is combination of resistors in series. So agar different resistors they are connected in series, so what will be the R equivalent? So these are connected in series, and in series we know that the amount of current flowing through each resistor will remain the same. So the R equivalent is given by sum of all the resistances, so it will be equal to R1 plus R2 plus so on up to Rn. But अगर सारे रेसिस्टेंसेस इक्वल वैल्यू के हैं, सपोज R1 is equal to R2 is equal to Rn, they are equal to R, then what will be the formula for R equivalent? So R equivalent will be given by N into R. So this is a relation when all the resistances are equal in value and they are having a value of R. Okay, so series में अगर वो connected हैं then current तो same रहेगा, so voltage division will occur. So let us see the voltage division rule. Suppose I'm considering two resistance in series. Okay, so this is R1 and this is R2 and they are connected across a voltage source of V. Okay, this is plus minus V. Now suppose R1 के across जो voltage drop है is V1 and R2 के across जो voltage drop है is V2 and same current will be flowing. So now what is the value of V1? So V1 is the voltage drop across R1, so it will be equal to the total voltage जो circuit में connected है मल्टीप्लाइड बाय जिसके अक्रॉस हमें वोल्टेज कैलकुलेट करनी है डिवाइडेड बाय सम ऑफ ऑल द रेसिस्टेंसेस. तो यहाँ पे दो रेसिस्टेंस है दैट इज R1 प्लस R2. सिमिलरली अगर हमें V2 कैलकुलेट करना है सो इट विल बी इक्वल टू टोटल वोल्टेज इज V, हमें R2 के अक्रॉस कैलकुलेट करना है डिवाइडेड बाय सम ऑफ बोथ द रेसिस्टेंसेस. सो दिस इज वोल्टेज डिवीजन रूल. ओके, एंड यहाँ पे V इज गिवन बाय I इंटू दैट इज टोटल वोल्टेज I into R equivalent and R equivalent is given by this formula. Okay, next is combination of resistors in parallel. So as you know that parallel में voltage remains same, so voltage is suppose V but parallel में current division होगा. So R1 resistance में suppose जो current flow कर रही है is I1 and R2 में current flow कर रही है I2 and Rn resistance में current flowing is Rn. So यहाँ पे जो total current है I, it is given by V by R equivalent and यहाँ पे R equivalent is given by the relation 1 by R equivalent is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus so on up to Rn. Okay, so this is a formula to calculate the R equivalent. But suppose हम दो के लिए देखते हैं, अगर दो रेजिस्टेंसेस पैरेलल में कनेक्ट हैं then R equivalent is simply given by the relation R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So you can remember this formula, no need to solve. Okay, now let us see the current division rule. because parallel में voltage तो same रहेगी, current will divide. So अगर दो resistances हैं, suppose this is R1 and R2 and parallel में connected है, so voltage will remain the same but current will divide. So suppose this is current I and current flowing in R1 is I1 and इसमें जो current flow कर रहा है is I2, so this is I. Okay, now हमें I1 कैलकुलेट करना है, दैट इज द करंट फ्लोइंग थ्रू द रेसिस्टर R1. सो इट विल बी गिवन बाय टोटल करंट इज I. इसमें हमें I1 कैलकुलेट करना है विच इज़ फ्लोइंग थ्रू R2, बट यहाँ पे हमें अपोजिट ब्रांच का रेजिस्टेंस कंसीडर करना है, दैट इज R2 डिवाइडेड बाय सम ऑफ बोथ द रेजिस्टेंसेस. ओके, सो दिस इज करंट डिवीजन रूल. सिमिलरली अगर हमें I2 कैलकुलेट करना है, सो इट विल बी गिवन बाय टोटल करंट इनटू अपोजिट ब्रांच का रेजिस्टेंस, दैट इज R1 डिवाइडेड बाय R1 प्लस R2. सो दिस इज करंट डिवीजन रूल. नेक्स्ट एलिमेंट इज इंडक्टर, the circuit element that store the energy in a magnetic field. So inductor is designed to store the energy in the magnetic field. Suppose अगर हम कोई एक आयरन कोर कंसीडर करते हैं एंड उसके ऊपर हमने कंडक्टर्स को वाउंड किया इन दिस मैनर एंड सपोज उसके बाद हम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, दैट इज हम वोल्टेज प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं, देन बिकॉज ऑफ द क्लोज पाथ करंट विल बी फ्लोइंग. सो करंट इज फ्लोइंग लाइक दिस. ओके, नाउ जब करंट फ्लो करेगा इट विल स्टार्ट प्रोड्यूसिंग द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अराउंड द कोर. ओके, सो we can find the direction of the magnetic field by using the right hand thumb rule. So this will be forming a north pole and this will be forming a south pole, so it will start behaving like a magnet. Okay, so now if we consider a सिंपल कंडक्टर जिसमें करंट फ्लो कर रही है I, सो इट विल ऑल्सो हैव सम मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अराउंड इट, बट इट विल बी ऑफ नो यूज़ बिकॉज जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस हो रही होगी इट विल बी वेरी वीक, सो वो किसी काम की नहीं है. सो दैट्स वाई वी प्रोवाइड दी number of turns in order to produce a strong magnetic field. Okay, so we provide a number of turns so that flux linkage will increase, and it is given by n into phi, so it will produce a strong magnetic field. Okay, so now the inductance formula is given by, so inductance is depending on the number of turns, that is n square mu naught mu of r a by l, where n is the number of turn, mu naught is the absolute permittivity, which is given by 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 Henry per meter, and mu of r is the relative permeability, and a is the cross sectional area, and l is the length. Okay, so also there is another formula for the inductance, that we know that flux linkage is given by n phi, that is also equal to Li. So if you have to calculate the inductance formula, it is given by n phi by I. So these are the different formulas you need to remember in order to solve any question. So one formula is this and another is this formula. Okay, next is power in inductance. So before seeing the power in inductance, let us see the VI relation. So the voltage across the inductor is given by L di by dt, and the current through the inductor, that is IL of t, is given by 1 by L integration from 0 to infinity V of t dt. So this is the VI relationship in an inductor. Now let us see the power. So we know that power is given by voltage into current. So this is given by, so substitute the value of V, that is voltage across the inductor, it is given by L I into di by dt. So this is the power relation for the inductor. Now let us see the energy stored in an inductance. So we know that inductor is designed to store the energy in the form of magnetic field. So the amount of energy stored in the inductor is given by half of L I square. Okay, so this is the formula. I is the current flowing through the inductor. नेक्स्ट इज कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ इंडक्टर्स इन सीरीज. सो जैसे रेसिस्टर सीरीज में कनेक्टेड होते हैं, सो उनका जो आर इक्विवेलेंट होता है इज गिवन बाय सम ऑफ ऑल द रेसिस्टेंसेज. सिमिलरली इंडक्टर के अंदर जो फॉर्मूला होता है इट रिजेंबल्स विद द रेसिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला. ओके, सो यहाँ पे जो एल इक्विवेलेंट है इट विल बी गिवन बाय सम ऑफ ऑल द इंडक्टेंसेज. सो यहाँ पे 3 है, सो इट विल बी गिवन बाय L1 प्लस L2 प्लस L3. एंड ऑल्सो जो वोल्टेज डिवीजन का जो फॉर्मूला है इट विल रिजेंबल विद दी रेसिस्टर वाले फॉर्मूले से रिजेंबल होगा. सो यहाँ पे जो टोटल वोल्टेज है इट विल बी गिवन बाय L इक्विवेलेंट इनटू di बाय dt. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ इंडक्टर्स इन पैरेलल. सो यहाँ पे 3 इंडक्टर पैरेलल में कनेक्ट है. सो करंट विल डिवाइड, सो current is I1, I2 and I3. So the total current I, it will be given by 1 by L equivalent integration of voltage, that is V of t dt. So what is the formula for the L equivalent? So it will be given by 1 by L equivalent is equal to 1 by L1 plus 1 by L2 plus 1 by L3. Okay, so अगर आइडियल इंडक्टर है then it will store the energy. So in the ideal inductor the power dissipation is 0 watt. Okay, next element is capacitor, the circuit element that store the energy in an electric field. So capacitors store the energy in the form of electric field. So capacitor के अंदर 2 plates होती हैं, that is capacitor plate. They are separated by a distance d and some dielectric medium is present in between the 2 plates. Okay, so the capacitance formula is given by C is equal to A epsilon by D, where A is the overlapping area of both the plates and epsilon is the permittivity. So epsilon naught is the absolute permittivity given by this formula, 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12 farad per meter, and epsilon R is the relative permeability. Also another formula for the capacitor is Q is equal to CV, that is charge stored is given by capacitance into the voltage applied. Okay, now let us see the power in the capacitance. So उससे पहले हम VI relationship देते हैं between the for the capacitor. Okay, so the current through the capacitor, that is I of t, is given by C dv of t by dt, and the voltage across the capacitor, that is v of t, is given by 1 by c integration from 0 to t I of t dt. Now the power is given by voltage into current. So current I is c dv by dt, so it will be equal to cv dv by dt. Now energy stored in, so this will be capacitance. Okay, this is capacitance because we are talking about the capacitor. So the energy stored in the capacitance, so in the capacitor store the energy in the form of electric field, and the amount of energy stored in the capacitor is given by half of cv square, and q is equal to c into v. This is also the relation. Okay, these are the two formulas, and for a ideal capacitor the power dissipation will be 0 watt. Okay, now let us see the combination of capacitors in series. So as they are connected in series, current will remain the same, so voltage will divide. Suppose the voltage across the C1 capacitor is suppose V1, and C2 के across जो voltage है is V2, and Cn capacitor के across जो voltage is given by Vn. So the C equivalent is given by the relation 1 by C total, or C equivalent is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus so on up to 1 by Cn. मतलब कि resistor की मतलब when the resistors are connected in parallel, so उसमें जो relation आ रहा था that is similar to when the capacitors are connected in series. Now if we talk about the voltage division rule, that is we have to find out, suppose हमें voltage find out करनी है, that is V1. So what is the formula? So if we have to find out the V1, so it will be equal to the total voltage which is connected across this circuit, and we have to calculate across the C1, so it will be equal to 1 by C1. Okay, and divided by 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus so on up to 1 by Cn. Okay, and अगर आपको V2 फाइंड करना है, so it will be equal to V into, so V2 is the voltage across C2, so it will be equal to 1 by C2, and the denominator will remain the same. So this is the formula to calculate the voltage across any capacitor. Okay, now let us see the combination of capacitors in parallel. So if they are connected in parallel, the voltage will remain same and the current will divide. So यहाँ पे जो C equivalent है will be the sum of all the capacitor. Okay, and now let's have a quick revision. So elements हमने पढ़े resistor, capacitor and inductor. So ये इनके symbols हैं, they are denoted by R, C and L. So अगर हम S domain में बात करते हैं, okay, so resistor in the S domain remain as it is, that is R, but the capacitor in the S domain is represented by 1 by Cs, and the inductor in the S domain is represented by S into L. Okay, now equations. So R is equal to V by I, and Q is equal to CV, से C is given by Q by V, and the current across the capacitor is given by C dV by dt. So यहाँ पे हम voltage across the capacitor भी निकाल सकते हैं. Okay, and L is given by VL by di by dt, and series में R total is sum of all the resistances, that is R1 plus R2, and capacitor में 1 by C total is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2, and L, that is resistor and inductor की formula they resemble, that is L equivalent is equal to L1 plus L2, and parallel में 1 by R equivalent is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, but C total will be equal to C1 plus C2, and inductor का formula will be 1 by L equivalent is equal to 1 by L1 plus 1 by L2. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching this lecture. Please subscribe to the TechnoWizard channel for more such videos.